So I have on the dot 50 items to pack up this morning. So, or today, what is it? It's 11:48. So this morning we're good. 11:48 on the East Coast. We're packing up 50 items. Point of this always is to just educate you guys, show you what I'm selling, maybe how much I'm paying for it, and what's hot these days and what's not, and some mistakes along the way. So good morning, Posh. Brianna, good morning. Whoop whoop. What's up, Amy D? Yeah. So as far as the Whatnot show tonight, don't feel obligated to come and buy stuff. I mean, you can. Everything's women's. Everything's really good stuff. Everything's starting out at $1. Everything's sudden death. I always do sudden death. And there is a buyer appreciation $100 gift card to Lulu. It was going to be a surprise, but then I'm like, you know what? I got to be on brand. So just come and hang out if you want. Chit chat in the chat. I'll try to keep up with it. Alphabetical, such a teacher. I know, right? Just how my brain works. I know. What time? It's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have a link in my bio, my link tree, if you want to go sign up. So if you're new to Whatnot, you do get a $15 free off if you sign up through my link. Otherwise, if you're not new, you can come on in. So the first thing we're shipping out, it's one of those items that you're kind of on the border about. You're like, I don't know. It's down. It's really nice. It should be worth a lot of money, but it really wasn't. So down here, I have all like my jackets and shoes and stuff. But the first item that we're shipping out is this down with the fur hood, down with the fur. Polo Ralph Lauren jeans. So Polo Ralph Lauren jeans, but it's a women's. And it's cropped and the arms are longer. So I would just think this probably wasn't a good seller because it's a jacket that's cropped. I mean, it's a heavy coat that's cropped. Usually you want something long and warm, right? I would say, what's up, Barber Booty? What's up, Blended? Everyone, hi. Casey, what is up, Casey? Do you need an intern? Man, I need help. I need help. It's funny because I've had some people contact me about coming in and helping, but we'll see. I've got kind of a new schedule that I'm building out right now, and it should work pretty well. But anyways, bought this for $10. It sold for $37.96. So an AutoPosher sale, somebody took a best offer on it, and I need to find my box of there. So you're gonna see me. These are not my link tree. These are from Costco. So just wastebasket liner bags. I'm just going to literally put it in here and then put it in a priority shoebox. So what's up, Kim, over on Facebook? Hey, would you be willing to share your traffic count, like impressions? Yeah, to have to get on my eBay. I can do that. I can look real quick. My impressions. So actually, I was surprised because I've been talking to some of the content creators who share their store because not a lot of people share their store. Like a lot of us who are out there that are newer, K-Way, Ethan, a lot of us are like, hey, go look at our shop. Have at it, Chris at Peak, go look at our shop. But it might hurt the impression. So I went and look at mine and everything's green. So I think things are good, but I will go look at that. So morning, Angel. All right. What's going on, legend? I ain't no legend, but I did have, this week was fun. I got 2 really good bulk buys. That was good. Actually, 3 bulk buys, 2 from the same person, 2 different trips over there. But I'm going to have to, I'll post those over on IG, a picture of the second one. A lot of streamers have 2 stores. Yes. So a lot of streamers have 2 stores because the issue is people will go in to my store, see what I'm selling like this. See what I'm selling. Am I actually legit? Is this person telling the truth? And they'll click through items to get ideas and maybe pictures, which you tell people to, like, go look at my Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. That's how I take my pictures. But then if you get a lot of click-through, people who click through your store and they don't buy, your click-through rate, everything goes down. And eBay's like, this store must not be good, so I'm not going to push their items. I don't know if that's the case. I mean, we're packing 50 items, so I'm not really sure. Phyllis. All right, Phyllis. This is going to Phyllis. We'll put this to the side over here. Your show is on Facebook and what else right now? So Kim, we're on Facebook. We're on, it's just live packing. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok right now. What do you mean by AutoPosher? I mean the best thing in the world, freaking AutoPosher. And by the way, it's no news, but AutoPosher is working on a cross lister. I'm gonna be a part of the beta, so I'm actually gonna start doing Poshmark here in the new year. I'm gonna do cross listing with that. We'll see how that goes, and then it's going to be game over. So I am going to start doing Poshmark. Everything I do, I have done on eBay, full-time eBay. I do a little bit of whatnot now with the women's clothing, but yeah, so AutoPosher basically sends out offers for me automatically on eBay, and people will take them or not. Also, it delists and relists your items, so it keeps your store fresh, and that's just on eBay. Plus, it does Poshmark and Mercari and Depop, and then once it has a cross lister with it, which I hope it gets up and running with it, it's game over. Hey, hoodies you brought for me got shipped back to me because it was not labeled wrong. You should get tomorrow. No problem. Retired. Actually, I was gonna give one of those to Bearded, but it's okay. I don't care. Hey, so you started using AutoPosher and used your code. I was curious what settings you use for recreates offers things. What's up? What's up? Know what? All right. AutoPosher is the best. See, everyone's saying AutoPosher. My Poshmark sales took off after I started AutoPosher. Exactly. So if you're watching this later on, I have a link in my link tree to AutoPosher. You get a discount through that link. And also it's not a contract. So you can do the 1 month, let everything refresh, let it send out offers. And if you're not happy with it, maybe don't do it anymore. But give it a month, and I almost guarantee you'll like it, especially if you cross list. All right, what was I gonna do? Look at AutoPosher. That's right. Okay, AutoPosher. We're talking about. So I'm in my AutoPosher. It's not an app; it's a website. So this is a website, and you want me to look at my settings. So you want me to look at what are your settings for both recreates and offers. So my offers right now are 10%. So I'm sending out a 10% offer to anyone interested. But when I go to advanced, I'm doing 10% offer that is 7 days and older. So all my items that are 7 days and older get that offer. And then for recreates, I just have up to 100 recreates, and yeah, so all the recreates, just 100 recreates. The main thing is the offer. The main thing is the offer thing. Let me get back in eBay. We've packed one item, guys. We have 50. All right. That'll be amazing. AutoPosher's best. I know. Let's cross list, and I'm gonna start on Poshmark. It's gonna be OV from there. How do you sell similar and keep your content in the description? So you can only sell similar and keep your content in the description if you sell similar from your own items. So if I sold a Polo Ralph Lauren, I would go back to my Polo Ralph Lauren on eBay and sell similar from my own listing, and everything would stay there. All the shipping, all the descriptions, everything. If you sell similar from someone else's listing, you have to put your own description in it, if that helps. Good deal. What is your eBay promoted listing rate? I only promote at 4% on everything under $20. So all my Polo Ralph Laurens I do the surf's up method with, 4%. Good morning, love. If you go with AutoPosher, will it take your eBay listing and post them in Poshmark, or do you have to enter everything again? So it's not a cross lister. So that's what they're working on, getting a cross lister, Paula. Basically, if you get AutoPosher, you have the option to hook it to your eBay and do everything I just said. And then you can also hook it to your Poshmark, and it will share your store and do a lot of things. It's basically like an assistant working in the background 24/7, and you're paying $35 a month. And you're welcome. Thank you so much for explaining a lot. Got to run. Hey, have a great day, Angel with the bow. I'll see you later. Does your item number change? Yes, my item number changes when you do that. I do 2% because I'm stingy. Hey, you do you. I only do 4% on everything less than 20. So I'm stingy on everything up. But no, AutoPosher since those 10% off. But I'm only going to do 10% right now for the holidays. Let's get to the next item. Oklahoma State basketball. Just something I found at Goodwill. If you guys are new to me, I shop mostly at Goodwill. Shirts and pants are $4.99. Shorts are $3.99, $4.99. Jeans are $7.99. And jackets are $5.99 or $9.99. So those are my buy costs, so I don't have to go over every item. But this is just a new tags. Oklahoma State. Let's see. Oklahoma State, and it sold for $24.99. $24.99. Yeah, J-Bay, AutoPosher is definitely a game changer. I agree. So this is going to go out priority. Let me see. And I'm going to try to keep up with the chat best I can. What's up, Joel? Pretty good resales, Joel. Man, Joel's been killing it this year. So Joel is a prime example of someone who goes all in, and he learned. He did nothing but just watch us and educate himself and everything. He ended up quitting his job, and he's doing this full time. And from what he says, he doesn't regret it at all. So, but he also sells on a ton of platforms, and he's just very efficient. So, anyways, congrats, Joel. Definitely a lot of things to look forward to in the new year for you. But these are vineyard vines, which I don't normally pick up vineyard vine pants, but they're red and they're corduroy. And obviously, you know, I'm a seasonal seller. When I saw these in my bins the other day, I'm like, I'm listing these right away. I have 2 pairs of red corduroys that sold this week. The other one's down here as well, or this weekend. So the other one's down there with you. What are you doing? Felix, I'm packing items, something you're probably not familiar with. Boy, just kidding. Yeah, One Not Show tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So women's stuff only, sudden death. And it's all good stuff. So this is going out priority to Brad. That's my name. Brad, that's my name. Let's see. Thanks for, yeah, of course. Reisner, what is up, girl? Okay, so Reisner, actually, your ears were ringing this week. So I did a bulk buy from someone who's very highly into design and clothing. That's where I got all the double RL jeans from. I got a ton of shoes, Gucci, all sorts of stuff. They're showing me their wardrobe, very into design, showing me like true design and everything. He knew Ralph Lauren. I mean, he had stuff tailored by him. He's 80. He just turned 80, and he was a polo player. And I thought about Reisner. I'm like, this master seamstress would just love to talk to you. Anyways, for those of you who don't know Reisner is an amazing master seamstress. She knows everything. I feel like I know a lot because I've been reselling going on almost 7 years. And I go to her when I have questions about certain designs. So Ted Baker, not a brand I recommend picking up that often, but this was very, very clean. It had the signature pocket right there on the chest for Ted Baker. That's their signature pocket. Usually it has like a little like flip cuff almost looking thing, but very, very clean, almost never worn. You never, I don't know. I didn't put new without tags, but it's very good condition. And this sold for $27.99. I just sold North Face extra small women's something. So I still have some stuff that are women's that are selling. Let's see. When is the Whatnot? 8 p.m. tonight. $27.99. And this is going out priority. So let me get over here. Just going to have to take the leap and try AutoPosher. Hold on, Brant. Before you take the leap, I'm not trying to sell anything. Everyone knows that by now for me. I'm not trying to sell you on it. I don't have any other affiliates really other than maybe AutoPosher because I believe it works. And a lot of my sales come from it. How many items do you have listed and do you cross list? So before you take the leap, do you list on all platforms? If not, how many items do you have listed? And I'll tell you if it's good or not. Monster in the green can with the green top is sugar-free. Don't come at me. All right, Eddie Bauer. If you guys were with me shipping last time, I picked up the wrong vest from upstairs. Well, the wrong vest was this one. I didn't have the chance to take it back upstairs because it sold. So Eddie Bauer, look for the EB on the bottom or on the top, EB 700. That's downfilled. This is the third one. They all sold within like 3 weeks, really. $29.99 for that. So $29.99 for that. I'm trying to fold fancy and search just rolls up his clothes. I know. I'm telling you, especially you're on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok doing live. I do a lot of my live packing over on Facebook and YouTube. But yeah, everyone does really fancy folding. Hey, do you? But I haven't had any bad negative reviews about clothes getting to them. So I roll my stuff up and I ship it to them. I told someone the other day, I got a Lululemon package in the mail. I used, it was a gift. My mother-in-law was going to give it to me. She's like, buy yourself $100 worth of something and then I'll give it to me and whatever. So I got the Lululemon in the mail and everything was jumbled up inside. Did I care? No, I opened that mug, looked at it, and I was excited. So that's how that worked. All right. So let me stay with this. How many listings should I have before I purchase AutoPosher? That's a good question. If you're just on eBay, I would say like maybe 200 or 300. If you have 100 items, I think you can handle sending out offers and everything on your own. You want to make it where it pays for itself, right? You want to make it so it's worth your while. Like AutoPosher probably pays for itself within a half a week from my store. So that's what I said. I have 250 items to list on 5 platforms, ready for AutoPosher. 100%. You have 250 items and you're on 5 platforms. That's a home run AutoPosher. I guarantee if you get AutoPosher, you will have sales right away on every platform. Do you ship priority only? No. So I have a whole stack here. I just haven't gotten to ground yet. I'm going to do that and see if my sales increase. My eBay is dead. Well, try it. But yeah, the AutoPosher sends out those coupons or the 10% offers automatically. So, all right, let me get over here to the chat. How does AutoPosher handle items on sale when relisting? It doesn't go on sale when relisting. So you'll have to go into your eBay and restart that sale. So if you're doing like a 1-week sale on women's clothing, like I did during fall break, I just listed I just did the sale on my women's clothing and let it go. So what's up? No, what again? Have you had anyone rip you off on eBay? I sold brand new tag bought from TJ Maxx, but buyer reported it had holes and pilling. Asked buyer to upload more photos, and they stated they couldn't. I would say if they're not happy with the item, please send it back for a full return. I've seen a lot more in the past year. And again, I've been doing this for a long time. People trying to get partial refunds. So people saying like, this wasn't this and it has a hole in it and whatever. I'm like, please send it back for full refund. I'm so sorry. Where I used to be like, just keep it. And because they're used to that, or they want a partial refund, and they'll come at me and be like, well, can we have a partial refund? To make it right, let's do a partial refund. Nope, send it back. It's my fault. It has holes in it. I did not state that it had holes in it, or it wasn't new with tags. I would make them send it back and then give them a refund. So that's what I would do. Love learning from you. So are you? Oh, thanks, Lori. Let me go back down over here. How many days was 50 in sales? This was, I think, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and right now until today. So midday today. When you use AutoPosher, how does it affect the amount of listings per month? It does affect. So every time it relists, it's like a relist on eBay. But eBay will automatically, if you have it relist, it does the same thing. So it's an insertion fee. But if you have a store, you need to make sure that you have enough. So if you don't have a store on eBay, then it probably doesn't make sense to have AutoPosher because you're not hitting that threshold. I always tell people get a store. If your insertion fees and your fees are more than what a store would cost, you want to bring those fees down and get a store. Plus, when you run a store, you get discounts on shipping supplies quarterly, and you get to run sales and all those sorts of things. Do you have any Christmas sweaters? Yes, right there, and I'm going to wear it tonight during my whatnot. It's got a surfboard on it. What's up, Buried? Congratulations last night, dude. We were talking about you behind the phone, some people and I. You're awesome, B-Rad. Thanks, Amy D. You're awesome. I had a return request and denied on Posh. The sweater smelled like laundry detergent. Yeah, I've had the same thing. People will complain about, I don't pick up stuff that smoke, but sometimes if it smells clean, I'll pick it up and send it. And I've had the same thing. Am I first? In my heart, always Buried. I love that picture you use on Whatnot. It's the ladies show. If you guys please understand, if you go to my Whatnot and you see my screen, please understand why I use that picture. Tell me why. What's up, Mia? Mia, I see you be pumping out that content, living life at 50. Carrie, hello, good morning, treasure. Have you ever tried Flip? No, I have not tried Flip because AutoPosher and I are we're gonna try something here in the new year. So Vindu's reached out to me to do stuff. I'm putting them on hold. I'm gonna go with AutoPosher. Not many items right now. Working on more. The only other site is SD. Can't crosswise. All right. Resolve that first. Yeah. Brent, I would not do AutoPosher unless you have like 200 items or more and you're across platforms. If you have 100 items and you're across Poshmark and other platforms, I would recommend it. Is this an AI live? So yeah, send me stuff, Barry. Send me a galaxy and I'll do a twirl. Just kidding. Can I buy you a fish sandwich? Yeah, Buried. Please come on down, buy me a fish sandwich. All right. Next one. No, I'm not doing it. Stop. I'm not doing it. I can't keep up. All right. What is the next one? Okay. Duluth trading. So these big Duluth trading shackets. So they have the pockets here. These are the new Buried. Stop it. I can't keep track. So they have the pockets here. These are the shackets, right? These are like the new thing. My brother-in-law loves them. They're the new thing. But this is a women's Duluth. So it's got the smaller tag. You're going to see it has a smaller tag. Women's Duluth plaid. It sold for, I paid $4.99 for it. It sold for $29.99. Buried, stop. On eBay, does your order put your, on eBay, does the order of your, I'm guessing you're saying, does the order of your words matter during the title? I think it does. I think your picture, the very first picture, people buy mostly from their phone, right? So they're going to see that little itty bitty thumbnail. That needs to be a really good picture. It needs to tell the story. And then, yes, I think it needs to be like this. I'll tell you right now what this is. Duluth Trading Co. Jacket Women's Large Blue Maroon Lined Flannel Snap Ladies. That's what I put. So just a whole bunch of keywords. I'm not going to put cute. I'm not going to put awesome. I'm not going to put anything like that. I'm not putting adjectives. Thank you, Shelby, for the chili. What's up, Blue Collar? How you doing? You're going to be live tomorrow morning. You're always live in the morning, like when I'm taking kids to school and stuff. You're an early bird. All right. This is going out in a Tyvek envelope. Can I fit this in? There's your roll. There's your roll I'm known for. So yeah, sorry, I didn't even see it was you. I have tried Flip. I haven't tried Flip, but I'm not going to because I'm going to do the AutoPosher stuff. Sir, guess what? Kit Kat. What? You tell me. I put brand, size, color, type, extras. Yes. So I agree with Joel. I would recommend also using all the key, all the what do you call it? All the space that's provided for you, put stuff on there. Like even if I have a little bit of space and there's nothing left I can think of, I'll put like Mint Cond, C-O-N-D. I know it sounds dumb. And all my Polo Ralph Lauren shirts that I put online, the very end I put combined shipping in capital letters because I have room and I do combined shipping and it works. So all my Surf's Up Method stuff, I put combined shipping in the title. You used to be able to put that in. I don't know if they still offer that on eBay, but like a second title, and you could pay for a second title and you could do stuff like that and put like combined shipping so people see that right away. Anyways, I got it in. Get off me. Get off me. I could kick this across the room, but I don't want to be buried. Did you say AutoPosher might be dipping in a cross listing? Maybe. I don't think it's a secret. It's not out, but I think we're going to do some trials. Let's see. I want to keep up with this. Characters. Yes, characters. My bad. I just found Ministry of Supply, Roan, Travis Matthew, and Turnbull and Asher at one thrift store. Kit Kat, number one. Ministry of Supply. I've never found that. There's a bucket list you just found. Turnbull and Asher. Never found that. There's another bucket list I just found. That is crazy. Good job. Where do you live at? I'm coming out there. I'm going to make some more. Bearded and I are going to do some more road trips. So I'm coming wherever you guys are finding stuff. Why don't you store items in clear poly mailers? Because I store items like, wow, that's loud. Like items. So, for example, these are all new with tags, Levi's jeans. Actually, they're all 501 Levi's. I have another box that have others. But I store all my items in like items. So I have 80 bins down here. If I have Under Armour polos that are solid, I'll put them in. I'll take pictures, bring them down, throw it in the Under Armour polo shirt that are solids. If I have a striped one, Under Armour striped bin. If I have a Peter Millar, Peter Millar bin. That's how I do all of my and they're all in my basement, so it's temperature controlled, no bugs, anything like that. It was announced in an email. There you go. Mint condition. Why did I hear a different word instead of con? You didn't hear a different word. I didn't say condom. I didn't say that. Condition. James Purse. This is actually a good brand. This is just a brand I really like to pick up in men's mostly. The women's does okay, but I actually sold these as a lot and they sat for a while. 1869 for these two. So I spent $10, sold them for 18. That was not a good buy. In my mind, this is a mistake. So this is a mistake right here. Even though I made money on it, that was a mistake sale. Mistake sale. Let me get to that. So these are going in the ground. So these are all grounds. Anything I put in these poly mailers, and these are in my description or in my link tree. These are ground. So 1869. How about it? How about it? So that was a sale that was not good. I didn't lose money, but not good. Lost time, which might be money. I'm tired of shipping to Washington. Fix your mail prices. I know Washington is the most expensive place to ship to, but I have buyer pay shipping, so I never care. I just, someone buys it, I print out the label and I put it on there because I'm not paying for shipping. If I'm paying for shipping, I'd be going back through like Pirate Ship and eBay and all that stuff. Doesn't bother me. I know about Turnbull and Asher after Wayne talked about it last week. Me too. I had no clue about Turnbull and Asher until Wayne K-Way talked about it last week. Same thing. Same here. Spent $20 total. That's crazy. That Travis Matthews going to pay for that. I finally started a bin system. I had them all in a pile. It took me forever to find an item. Amy D. I talk about it often. I'll keep packing stuff while we talk. So this is just a this is an Alaskan hard gear. It's made by Duluth. It's a full zip. I sold one last week. This is $5.99. It's a lightweight jacket. I sold it for $22.49. So when I first started doing clothing, it went from a guest bedroom upstairs in different areas to just a big stack. So I would literally go in the guest bedroom and try to find out of like the 100 or 200 items I had in there. And then it went to bins. And then it just kept getting different and different and different. My wife's really the one who pushed me and pushed me to push me. So now I have like all the bin system in my basement. I've taken over some of the other room next door in my basement. So I'm with you. You got start something early, but if you don't have the room, you got to be efficient. I'm running out of room myself. But yeah, bin system, A to Z numerical, do that one if you want. I do this one, whatever works for you guys. Just have something that's organized, Amy, that, like you said, that you can go get to quick. So you sell an item, you've seen me sell an item on here, and I can go get it like that. So it needs to be that way for you as well. Randy, that is going to Randy. Randy, all right. Everyone's saying, how are you? Not to me, to you guys. I live in Washington State. Teach, change your shipping then. There, just order all your items. You put a bid on all my items, buried. If you win any of those items for $1, you're gonna like 20 extra money on every single one of those items. If you win at $1, I hope you do. Am I missing anything over on? Is the chat working over on Facebook and YouTube? Give me a thumbs up if it is, because I see a lot of you guys in there, but you guys might just be sleep watching. Next item that sold was this men's down packable. Check this out. I think it says it right here. No? Yeah, look. Packable down jacket. Polo Ralph Lauren. I think it was a XB. Yeah, 3XB down. Had it listed for $100. Took a best offer of $75. Just getting stuff sold, guys. Just getting stuff sold. You could have sold that for $100. It's cool. I only paid $10 for it. So there's your favorite, the roll system, as you know. But then we'll put it in a bag and squeeze it. Squeeze it. All right, Natasha, appreciate it. I'm here just listening as I pluck my chin hairs. I'm not even going to say your name. Janae had to. That's good. That's awesome. That's me. Listen to the background. I just want to make sure that it's going through so people later can watch it and not doing it for nothing for you guys. What's up, Screwman? I'm gonna be awful. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now on Whatnot with that little screen and it says who buys. Just appreciate. I appreciate you being there. hopefully we'll be able to keep up with all that stuff. Eye candy Randy. Here you go. Were you a math teacher? No. I was a special ed PE teacher eventually, but when I started, I was basically, it was in 08 when when the recession hit and they were cutting people. So they cut the assistant principal and they hired me basically as a dean. So I did like all the discipline for 2 years, all the bus duty, tutored the kids, all that stuff that assistant principal would do. And then I got my dream job of teaching PE to special ed kids. That was a dream job. So anyways, this is going out in a priority box. This is a shoe box, which I ship a ton into. This closet behind me is jammed full of thousands of USPS things that I ship for free. Or I don't ship for free, but I get for free. As long as you ship it USPS priority, you're good. So as long as you put the dimensions in there and ship it priority, you can use this and get the box for free instead of buying it. That is allowed. Bearded. Wilson leather jacket, yay or nay? Come on, Bearded. Nay, unless, not may. Nay, unless it's fur-lined or Sherpa. Right? You guys agree? We're on the same page? Okay. 50 sales this weekend. No, this is 50 Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and this morning. I listen to you and watch sometimes for motivation in my office. I have 3 trash bags of clothes I'm hanging currently. Good. Natasha, that's what it's about. That's exactly what I did. I tell people all the time. Now it's a community. We all can talk back and forth. It didn't used to be. I would just watch this stuff in the background. I'd listen to it almost like a podcast. So of what sold. So I need to keep telling you guys what sold. This was a where is it? This was a purchase retail arbitrage. So do you market your online store? Did you have to market your online store? So I just sell on eBay. I don't have an online store. I'm not quite sure. If you want to ask that one again. I honestly think you get hella deals in Dallas. Any thrift store polo jackets, 50 all day. I would be all about it. I use like items inventory like surfs. Yes, see, like items in their inventory. People always ask, why don't you use the bags? So there's nothing wrong with the bag system, especially if you plan to hire people. But this process has worked for me for years. I'm a visual learner. I remember where everything is. I might not be the best speaker, but I know where everything is. I know what's going on in my mind. So, for example, corduroys. I go upstairs, take a picture, bring it downstairs, put it in here. It sells. I pull it out. I ship it. I don't put a SKU number on it, which saves me time. I don't put it in an extra bag, which saves me time. I don't put it in an inventory SKU number or in my eBay, whatever SKU number. All that saves me time. I just told you what I do. I take a picture, bring it downstairs, put it in my like bin. When it sells, I know to go to corduroy bins, pull that item, and ship it. That's how it works for me. Super easy for me. And Reisner uses the same thing. And Reisner's a master seamstress, so very smart. Also, Tech and Sports did a very similar thing. Everyone does stuff different. Do what works best for you. Some people, they can't handle this. It's chaotic. I get it. I think you'd be amazed at the prices of shoes here compared to the ones you've bought. Amber, our shoes are pretty expensive. Some stores price them right. Some don't. Probably giving detention to kids with their shirt tails out. I was not. And at our school was inner city, so we made them wear uniforms. Not really uniforms, just solid color polos and khaki pants and shorts because we didn't want to have kids like have the nice stuff and not the nice stuff and be teased for that. So I was going to say, I used to see the kids' shoes and be like, let me get those. I'll pay you for those. I'll trade you. But this is a Polo Ralph Lauren, big hit. Got this at Ross, I think. new tags. I forget what I paid for it, 69 or something like that. Sold it for 110. So retail arbitrage again, I'm sitting on $69. If I went to a thrift store, that's a ton of items. So I wouldn't do retail arbitrage to start out. You see a big item like this, it's good, it's dandy, but I would not start out like that. So this, what I'm gonna do is put it in an envelope, then put it in a then I'm gonna put it in one of those shoe boxes. So I switched to hangers. Yes, hangers is good. I don't have enough room to do hangers. But that's what Tekken Sports does. Do you have a spreadsheet you use? I have a spreadsheet I use for all my tax information. Let me see. What state are you located in? I am in Indiana. I appreciate you guys coming in here and talking as always. Appreciate you guys coming in and talking as always. If you learn from this, come back. Feel free to follow. I don't get paid to do this on TikTok. I don't get paid anything to do any of this. I just do it to give back because we didn't have this when I started. So I've seen a lot of people make a lot of money quick doing this, where I made a lot of mistakes quick. So this is going, actually I got it in this padded flat rate. So I'm going to send it like this because it's going priority. Actually, I don't think I can. I think I have to send it. I can't do that. So since this is going priority, I don't think I can send it padded flat rate. Can I? I think I have to send it in a priority because it's a priority flat rate envelope. I don't think I can do that. I think I can only send it priority, even though it weighs less probably than. Anyways, that's what's up. My bad. Talking to you guys, making mistakes along the way, but I caught it. Jody, fire! What's up, Jody? What do you guys think of my system? Does it drive you crazy? Does it drive you crazy or what? Wouldn't it be cheaper to put it in a flat rate envelope? It would be, but I already had it listed as priority, so they paid for it. They paid for it. It doesn't make a bit of difference for me. They paid for it, and I didn't. When I listed that at the time, I didn't think it would fit in a padded flat rate. So easy money. What is he talking about? So anyways, there that is. It's on there. But yeah, I put in the dimensions and how it's going to be shipped. And since it's calculated through eBay, people buy it. Every once in a while, I'll make a mistake like that. That should have gone in a flat rate envelope. I could have made it cheaper for the buyer, but I thought that would have been too big. So that's why I had it go in one of those boxes. But I don't buy that often. So I've never packed that item before. Most of the time I know exactly because I've packed that item before. Let's see. Hi, I'm gonna say Del. I'm gonna call you Del. What's up, Del? Thanks for coming in. Lavender clotheslines use the same system as you do. It works for her. Okay, I haven't heard of Lavender clotheslines. And Tekken Sports did the same system. I don't know why I'm like telling people like this is what I do. I'm not. It's what I do, and it's efficient. Like it's super efficient. All right. So what else is efficient and probably not the best practice, but I reuse boxes from time to time. Of course, it's Christmas time, and we had some Christmas items come in this Amazon box, and I sold two jackets to people. This is a good one. So if you're listening to this, I'm going to tell you really loud, Land's End is not a brand I pick up. I do not usually pick up Land's End, but certain items will sell. This is a barn jacket. LL Bean makes them just like this with the corduroy collar and the flannel inside, but this is a Land's End barn jacket. These sell for me, so that's why I picked it up. Otherwise, I really don't pick up much Land's End at all. So this sold for $31.39 AutoPosher sale, and I sold something with it. It was a duo. This is an Orvis vest. I actually thought this would go for more, but when I comped it out, the comps weren't great. So this is an Orvis Sherpa lined vest, like with the buttons. It's very lightweight. It's not, to be honest, it's not that well made. So I like Dell. I like Dell too. I like Dell. I like my son's JMO. It's Jameson, and we call him JMO. We were gonna call him Jameis, like Jameis Winston, but we decided not to do that. All right, so this is going out to Austin, which I'm gonna have to do later because they bought both of these items. So I am going to wait till I come across his name in my packing slip. So the other item he bought was later on. So item just sold. An item just sold. And I can find the item in 2 seconds. I could show you that. All right. Columbia thermo jacket. So here's a Columbia. Again, another brand I don't normally pick up. But when these are like $4.99 and they're these thermo like jackets like this, I will pick them up. So Columbia with that like thermal, whatever it's called, coil, thermo coil. I'll pick it up. Sold it for $21.99. That's about as much as I get out of these. So $21.99. This is going to Jill. It's going priority. Surf's up, King. Great video, bro. Hey, what's up, White? Thank you. This is a live. We're going live. She's on YouTube channel. Her whole basement is organized that way. Gotcha, Shannon. Do you promote your items on eBay? Just my items that are Polo Ralph Lauren, like this one that we're going to talk about here in a second, at 4%. Everything else is AutoPosher. On Tuesday is 10% off, $55 plus at Ross. Is that everywhere? All right, guys. Tuesday, user, change your name so I can call you by something. 10% off at $55 or more at Ross. And you can spend $55 at Ross easily. Easy. All right, Jill, it's going to Jill. Let's keep this ball rolling. All right, next item. Polo Ralph Lauren. This one's a little bit unique because it's a 3XLT. 3XLT. Still do the same thing. Again, I'll show you guys how I take my pictures if you're new. Because people they message me all the time and say, these aren't selling for me. And I always ask to see their pictures. And their pictures don't look like that. And I don't know. I feel like the picture helps sells it. I really do. Joel, if you're still in here, you have the artistic mind. I think you would agree. So this sold, this is heavier. So this is not going out ground. This is a little bit heavier than a pound, actually. This is one of the heavier, older ones. Oh, no, you have to be 55 years or older. Well, what the heck? I can't do that. I'll go get my dad. No, if I get my dad, he'll buy stuff. I'll get my mom. Yes. So Santa Haru. Do you sell on Mercari? I don't. I don't plan on using Mercari. I plan on starting Poshmark in the new year with all my stuff and hopefully have a cross-lister that I'm already in contact with and use her, and it will be all good and dandy. All right. So that sold for $24.99. The bigger sells for more. $24.44 actually. These were a mistake by Ethan. If you guys know Ethan Banks, he's the shoe guru. But I bought these. They were in great condition. LL Bean boots usually do really well, but it's the tall kind that do well. But these are Sherpa lined, really good condition. So I'm like, I'll pick them up. Let's see how much they were. $8. $8 on a green day with a G. It means green. They put the writing on the bottom. I don't take that writing off. 8G. They sold for $22.99. So 8 into 22. Kayla, what's up, Kayla? My working partner on Fridays. If you guys want to watch live work sessions on Fridays at 9 a.m., we go live at 9 a.m. on Fridays on TikTok. Kayla and Ethan and myself. So you have a really pretty face to look at Kayla. You get a look at me who talks about clothing, and you get a shoe guy who does 6 figures in shoes. So good work session. You can ask a lot of good questions on those Fridays. Here are those shoes, and I'm going to put them in a bag, and I'm going to put them in a box. And I'm going to let the box just go bang, bang, boom, bang, because these are heavy duty, so I don't care. How do you take your pictures? Actually, I take my pictures on the floor of my kitchen. So I've told this to people before. I've had the lights, the big lights. I've done all different types of pictures, but just what's most efficient for me in the background is my floor. I have a wood floor in my kitchen. I use my kitchen lighting, if I have any windows open with natural light and kitchen lighting, it doesn't work out. So just my kitchen lighting, that's how I used my pictures. The light box that Kayla in the chat uses, it's really good. If I had the room, I might get a light box and I might make a table. I saw someone make a custom table in that light box, right waist level, so you could take pictures up above, come down and do your measurements right below, and then be done. So that's something you could think about too. But those light box, I don't have room for that light box right now. All right, so put those in there like that. I don't care if they bounce around. It won't be a big deal. They're not going to get hurt. They're boots, and they're bouncing around against cardboard. So that's sold for $22.99. That's not a big sale. Again, $8 into $22.99. But I thought they would do better. Just a mistake buy. So really, the LL Bean low cut don't sell near as well as the high. I should have known that because I know LL Bean boots. Oh, my bad. I'm missing the chat. Our Nikes Max $12.99. Brooks are at the highest at $9.99. On Clouds like $7.99. Amber, I'm coming to you. Make room at your house. I'm coming to stay the night, and we're gonna go thrifting. That's awesome. That's how we used to be here. But so I always message with people. I'm telling you, Goodwill and these Goodwills have been spoiled the past 3 years because supply chains have hurt places like Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls. If the supply chains have hurt those stores, so they don't get a lot of inventory. They can't run sales. Goodwill is like, we're getting all this inventory. We're going to up our prices. Now you can almost go to those stores. You can and get Carhartt on sale for more than what you can get, or less than what you get it for at Goodwill. So I think you're going to see a shift in prices at these thrift stores. I really do think you will. What months do you find consistently make the most sales? December, January, November. Actually, I do well during summer slowdown. So even in the summer, I do well. My kids make sure I can't photograph on the floor. I get it. I have 2 kids too, but I do it during the day. I've always done it on the floor. We don't have any dogs either. So if we have dogs, that might be a different thing. Like I said, the photo booth with that custom table, I loved that idea. I just don't have room for it. If you watch Out There Flipping, they have this big board that tilts and they can like push it up against the wall. I think that's cool too, but I don't have room for that. So some people just hang stuff outside in the natural light and it works for them. This is a new with tags. I actually got it at the thrift store for $4.99. Sometimes it's just that way. Sold it for $39.99. Just a Polo Ralph Lauren. You have your little polo right there. You know it's my favorite brand of all time. That's going out padded flat rate. I probably did that because it's new with tags. So do you not take the price from under the shoes? Nope. I'll leave the price right there on my shoes. So you saw the 8 with the G. People don't know what that means, the 8 and the G. I do. It means I paid $8 and it was the green tag week. But people don't know that, so I don't. Here's another pair of shoes. Let me see. So here's a pair of Shocks that I haven't listed yet. So Shocks are a good pickup. They say 9Y. People don't know what that means, and they don't really care. It's on the bottom of a shoe. I could take time and take that off, but I just don't. You can if you want. I watch Ethan, and Ethan usually doesn't take his off. He'll like color his in more. He'll just color that in with a Sharpie. But that means $9, and it was a yellow tag week. So let's see. Just picked up 4 more today. Bobby, what'd you pick up? Did I miss it? What'd you pick up? I try to avoid Goodwill here. We have 3 thrift stores in Galveston. Yes, Galveston and Houston area. That's where I'm going one of these days. I want to get more into shoes in 2024. I love shoes. I love selling shoes. People don't think that they just price them up high here. But I love selling shoes. They sell really well. The margin's great. Our local Goodwill just increased prices. I've never seen them more dead. Exactly. So just watch. They're going to start bringing them down. They will. They'll start bringing them down. They have no choice. Here's a Polo Ralph Lauren. You guys know the deal with this. List them super duper quick. Sell similar. It takes me a minute to list these. Just fold them up like this. Sold for $18.99. Was it promoted? No. So it sold organically. So someone bought this organically, even though I had it promoted. Goodwill winter boots were $2 than new yesterday. $2 more. We're $2 more. How do you know what to price? Melanie, how do you know what price to price something at? Really good question. I have a video on my YouTube that shows you, if you go to my YouTube channel and look at like for beginners, I have a thing that shows you how to comp your item and look at sell-through rate. Those are the two most important things when it comes to purchasing your item to resell online. So when you're purchasing your item to resell, you want to know how much it sells for and the sell-through rate. Go watch that video. That will help you. I take you right into your phone. And so that's how much that's how you do that. So those are easy, quick sales. 25-minute surfs till the Titans get their next loss. That's right. They sure will get their next loss playing the Colts. You see K-Way is very quiet today. Very, very quiet. Hasn't even been in any of my lives. I wonder why. Someone at him, shot him out. How do you store your items? Felix, Felix, are you talking about my winter items? Or are you talking about the items I've already have listed? Are you just trying to make me repeat questions? Since Felix and I went lifting, Felix, Bearded, and I went thrifting 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. this week. Nonstop, 14 thrift stores. This is an Oakley jacket. Oakley sells. If you can find decent Oakley stuff, comp it out. Look at the comps online. This sold for $23.75. Another AutoPosher sale. Pretty sure that's going out priority. Yeah, it's going out priority. Flat rate. Boots were $49.99 at Goodwill and $52 new online. There you go. Yes. So $2 difference. Yeah. And Goodwill thinks that the 100 people that actually pick up that pair of boots in that store is going to beat the thousands of people looking at those boots online. That's the thing. Everyone knows, like, I have a love-hate with Goodwill. I like the people that work there. I have students that work there that I used to have. They wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for Goodwill. But there's a point where it's like you got to calm down with your prices. And that's the K-way. Exactly. And that's the K-way. Missing my live, hiding under a blanket, knowing that the Colts are going to beat the Titans today. That's the K-way. Frightened. This is a Faherty, whatever. Fart. Let's just call it the Fart brand. So the Fart brand. This unique flannel has an Aztec look to it. It sold for $62. I took a best offer of $62. It's going out ground. So it's going out one of my envelopes like this. Hey, I'm in Galveston. You have Treasure. You now have competition in Galveston. There's a lot of competition coming your way because I'm coming down there too. We're all making a big road trip down to Galveston. So let's see. I want to keep up chat. Do you ship every day or once a week? It just depends. So I try to ship every day, but like sometimes like this, I have things going on where I did not ship Friday and then Saturday, and then I'm shipping today. So I'm doing my Whatnot show tonight. So I want to get all this stuff packed, and then my Whatnot show stuff I'll be able to ship first thing in the morning. So that's that. But that was a good brand. We missed that brand. Really good brand. That cost $4.99. It sold for $66 or $62. That's a good flannel. Polo Ralph Lauren, just a long sleeve polo shirt, rugby style, the collar like that, long sleeve. I usually put rugby if it's a long sleeve like that. Sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Too many sales. Guys, if you're on TikTok, I have 5% battery life and I don't have anywhere to plug it in, my iPad. So if I lose you and you want to see more, you're going to have to come on over to Facebook and YouTube. So I'm just going to keep going until it dies. So this sold for $19.99 plus ship. And we'll get this done. I can produce that brand. You can produce that brand. I always bake and decorate gingerbread men. I already baked and decorated gingerbread man. Casey, you are like the hardest. You like outwork everybody. I swear. You out thrift me, outship me, outlist me. I'm not doing that though. If your post office open on Saturday, you know what they might be. Now check your post office, guys, because in December the hours usually change. Sometimes they're open on Sundays even too. I might check that today. It'd be really nice to get all the stuff shipped Sunday. Wifey, Duchess. Look,
No.
you can't sneak around. Everyone sees you. You can't plug it in back there because this cord's not very long.
No, but this is the extension one.
Duchess, she's going to be on Whatnot tonight. She tried to get out of it. She's not. She's not. Let's see. Geez, you're still here. Dang, Casey, I am still here. What a hook to get us onto YouTube, right? No, for real. It's 5%. That's why she came down. I don't lie. One thing about me is I do not lie. I'm not a liar. That's huge. That's why I'm still married to my wife. This is a hook, flannel shirt. Hook. Since you said hook to get on YouTube, hook flannel shirt. Why does it say new? Because it is new. So here's your new with tags, hook flannel shirt. It sold for $42.34. That cost me, I don't know. I have to look at where I got that, but $42.34. Okay, I have a big question over here. I'm gonna have to go hit it. You need one of those chargers Ethan's trying to hustle. Yeah, right. That on Friday, he was so sad about that. I know. I have a jack under here for it, my charger and everything, but it won't fit. It's because the new iPhone. It's because the new iPhone or the new chargers on the iPads, those whatever they are, C ports. I don't even know. I can't keep up. Go Colts! That's what I'm saying. Did you used to be a teacher? Yes, I did. Found an Oscar de la Renta pants listed at $1,600 on sale for $1,000 at $250 in a thrift store. I kept going back and forth, checking. No way. Then the words, as it registered in my mind, I started looking at the pants carefully. Some critter like a moth had a happy chew or two, put tiny 3 random holes in the leg. I almost cried. It sounds like you probably did cry because you had to pass that up. But that's the thing with suits. If they have holes in suits, it's over. Like it's almost impossible to get suits. Thanks, Shelbs. What a savior, guys.
Does that work?
Is
it working?
Is it working? I don't know. Let's see. Everyone tell thank you, wifey. Should be. It probably is. If it's not working, I can't tell because it's on the thing. All right. Thanks, hon. Next item. Say bye.
Bye. See you tonight.
See you tonight. 50 sales. Yeah, buddy. We don't see any more. Let me get to the chat. All right. What is the real name of the AutoPosher app? I can't find it. Thanks. So, Amy, if you go to my bio on my Facebook, you'll see I have a link tree. And in the link tree, once you click on my link tree, you'll see AutoPosher. And you can click on that, and then you'll get your discount code through there too. But go through my link tree, and it's super easy to find it that way. Made surfs in the Duchess. I know. You'll see more of her tonight if you come hang out on Whatnot. Just come to hang out. Doesn't matter. I am giving away a shirt that we all found live thrifting together. If you remember, you guys, I missed it and you guys found it. It was new with tag Southern Tide. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give that away because you found it. Polo Ralph Lauren. Again, you know the deal with it. This one sold for $21.77. I can tell you why. It was a big mistake by me, and I'm working on it, fixing my mistake. Great job, wife. Shelby is the hero needed. Guys, quit pumping up her brain. But so what I accidentally did, it was a month ago. I got on AutoPosher, and for all my recreates, I increased it by 10% instead of decreasing it by 10%, which I was going to do, but I decided not to. So for a whole month, all my items that got relisted increased in price by 10%. So I'm going back and fixing a lot of those prices. That was my mistake, not an AutoPosher mistake. So that sold. That's all right. Still sold. Surf's Up method for more money. $21.77. So maybe I'm underpricing them too much. Shelby equals real one. Yeah, she good. She good. I picked up Versace suit at the Benz on Friday. Let's go. You can't lose at that, especially at that price, Benz price. Versace, you can't lose. Do you list from your phone, Courtney, laptop, computer, desktop? I list everything. So if I always have new eyes. Everything from my phone. Take pictures from my phone. I list everything from my phone. I answer questions from my phone. I do everything from my phone, but pack. So everything from my phone. I go to my computer to ship out all my labels, and then I talk with you guys and pack. Everything else is from my phone. And on the side, I'm going through all my items, making sure it's going to the right person. So if you see me over here going like that, it's because I'm checking to make sure it's going to the right person. So anyone know my favorite brand of jeans that I sell? Anyone in here know my favorite brand of jeans? Because I have 3 of them like back to back to back here coming up in a second. Can't wait for Whatnot. Thanks, Effer. Thanks for coming on over. Last time I was an idiot on Whatnot too. I felt like it wasn't even myself. Tonight I will be. It's like being able to read the chat and talk to you guys. If I don't feel like I can do that on Whatnot. BKE, you guys know it. BKE. Yep, everyone on all the platforms know it. I'm telling you, it's my favorite brand. Whenever I list it, all 3 of these, you can go to my store. I'm transparent. I listed all these like within the last week. They all sold. You're going to see different prices, and I'll tell you why. So this one sold for $29.69. I had it listed at $32.99. So I guarantee you, if you look 10% off at $32.99, you're going to see $29.69. It's an AutoPosher sale. So BKE, I listed these higher at $32.99 because of the length, 36 by 34. So that is an AutoPosher sale. BKE jeans are my favorite jeans to sell. I always ship my jeans out padded flat rate envelope. It's just what I do. These are not Jake. They are Jake. These are Jake. So Jake jeans. I don't care what it is. If it's Aiden, Ethan, Jake, these are all different. All 3 of these are different. Ariat. I do love Ariat too, but I don't find Ariat that often. The reason these are my favorite are because I find them often and they sell quick. I pay $7.99. So if I can buy jeans for $7.99 and they sell within a month, within a week, I'm going to buy those. It's going to Tim. So, yep, there those go. Stella Cell, right? Yeah, I love different brands of jeans. I just told you why those are my favorite, though. Those are my favorite. All right, now, Austin. Remember, we're going back. If you guys have been here the whole time, we're going back to this box because that person bought that Lands End jacket and the Orvis jacket. So they're going to the same person. The Lands End sold for $31.39, and the Orvis sold for something around that. So what I'm going to do is just put them together like this, and then I'm going to put them in a bag, put them in that box, and put some tape on it. And I use 3-inch tape, guys. 3-inch tape's the best. Debate me. It's the best. Women's Within. Ooh, I don't know that one. Diesel Sell Fast. Diesel's great. I mean, I could sit here and tell you all the great brands. It's actually a really good brand that I sold. That's coming up here in a minute. But I can't find Diesel very often. I find Diesel maybe once every 2 months, something like that. So do you ever reprice items after AutoPosher lowers them too many times? So I don't have AutoPosher lower my items. I only have them do AutoPosher do automatic offers. So I don't have AutoPosher automatically lower my items. That's what I thought about doing with that. I was going to do 10% for a month, like just AutoPosher relist everything for 10% less. Instead, I did 10% more like an idiot. But I'm not going to do anything like that anymore. I'm not going to do automatically decrease the prices because I price my stuff to sell. So again, going in that Amazon box, ship that out. Thanks for buying Christmas presents, honey. Now we have a box to ship in. So there that is. We'll put their label on top of the Amazon label. And that is going, look, it's going to Austin in Texas. Not to Austin, Texas, in Texas. I picked up a pair of Jinko jeans the other day. What? Sadly, no big pocket logo. Hopefully add traffic. You'll sell Jinkos. It doesn't matter if it has those big pockets. You'll be good. That was a joke. Shoot. What'd you say, Poshtik? What did someone say it's a joke? What? Women? Oh, Women's Within? What is Women Within? Do I need to look that up now? If it's an X-rated joke, I'm glad you, an R-rated joke, I'm glad you put that in here because that's how I think too. Last one. If you've been watching my lives recently, I've sold a couple of these. I found like 6 of them at Burlington during the summer. They were $14.99 each, I think, or $12.99 each, or something really cheap, under $20. And it just sold for 5108 AutoPosher sale. I wish I could find more of these. IU is a huge basketball school. I don't understand. I wish I would have found more of these. I bought all of them. That's like probably one of my best retail arbitrage items of the year. 14 or 15 into 50. For retail arbitrage, guys, it's good to be able to get that kind of ROI. Isaac. Oh, guess what? He's from Indiana. How about that? But guess what? I'm a Purdue fan. Eat it, Isaac. Can you show which tape gun you use? Yeah, so I use a 3. It's in my link tree as far as the tape, but I use a 3-inch tape. So this tape actually is not expensive on Amazon, but I used to use the 2-inch tape. I've sold on eBay since 2001, so I've used it all. And as soon as I got one of these 3-inch guns, I got them at an estate sale. It was like game over with this tape. Like so easy. I don't have to do multiple tapes. Like that stuff is heavy duty. So I'm a 3-incher. I'm not ashamed to say it. Not ashamed to say it. That big. Duluth Trading pants. I've sold these. They were returned because they didn't fit. And before I could even put them back in my bin, they sold again. So $19.99 plus ship. So again, don't be afraid of returns. If it doesn't fit somebody, whatever, it's gonna sell again. So once, what's going on in here? Arizona, did you go to the swap meet this morning? Did you go to the swap meet this morning? Oh, that was nice pants. Nice pant fold. See, my fold's not all that bad. All right. It's not like I'm stuffing stuff. I'm folding it or rolling it. Come on. All right. Lululemon. Let's talk about this. It's a crazy catalog brand. They are razzling you. Oh, thank you, Treasure. Posh Chick's always getting at me. Lululemon men's pants. Always new eyes, so if I'm repeating myself, you can be like, Surfs, you said this before. These are men's. These always sell for me when I find them. They are just sweatpants. So sweatpants that are really like wide leg for men. I know it's popular for women wide leg, but check this logo out. This is the first generation of men's Lulu. This was the Lulu where like, I'm not wearing Lulu, it's for girls. And then this was the first label. It's about the size of a nickel. So it's that hexagon shape. So if you find that in men's, that's their first logo for men, the hexagonal. So there have been 4 generations, the hexagonal, the regular Lululemon circle that's small. Then they went to a square for men's, and then they wanted to do the whole unisex stuff. So it went back to the circle. So we're back to the circle now. But this, if you find this was the first generation. These are in really good condition, like unworn condition. Usually the crotch is all pilled up. They sold for $39.99. Old Lululemon pants, $39.99. I'll take it. Do you ship USA? I ship all around the world with eBay. So international selling with eBay. So I have the option on there. So it will go to the international shipping center with eBay, and then eBay will take it from there. So all I have to do, I only know it when I'll see the label and I'll put it on there. This isn't one of them, but yeah, I ship internationally. It's easier now than it ever has been. J. Crew, thanks, Arizona, for all that. Did you go? Not today. Back to the office this week. Gotcha. I gotcha. Huge logo. I know. Size of a nickel. So if you see that nickel, you get a pickle. Name that movie. Give you a pickle for a nickel. Here is a J. Crew Ludlow blazer. It's tweed. Whenever you find that Harris tweed, it's good, and especially if it has a nice blend in it. This is a moon blend, Ludlow, herringbone, tweed blazer. Herringbone, tweed blazer. This sold for $157.29 AutoPosher sale. So this sold for $157. $1,000,000.29. AutoPosher sale. It's going out in a padded flat rate envelope. So there's your fold. There's your fold on my blazers. I actually roll my blazers, and then I'll put it in the padded flat rate. Stiff shipped Kismer to Norway yesterday. That was cool. That is cool. That is cool. It is cool to see that stuff. And sometimes people from around the world will be like, you know, the shipping's really outrageous. Can you lower it? We don't control the shipping price. eBay does. It used to be different. People would say, hey, they would buy something, and then they would say, can you put that I bought it for $1 instead of 120? So you would be able to put that as $1 because they want to save on import charges. Well, that doesn't happen anymore. So eBay, it goes to the shipping center. It keeps people honest. It keeps the taxes and everything else honest. So that fit in there like that. I am going to put a piece of my 3-inch tape on there and ship out. Do you feel like Black Friday sales hurt certain brands for reselling? I don't know. I didn't look at the Black Friday sales, but again, with retail arbitrage, you just have to be extremely careful, because if you go to a Ross and find something really cool because that's a brand that everyone knows about, again, Rosses around the country might have that same brand. So like you're going to see people on Whatnot lately, I've been seeing they all are selling the same shorts or the same shirt or the same whatever because they were on sale, all of them. So you just have to be careful with that. So Little Rascals, you got it. Pickle for a nickel. So there that goes. It's a good sale. 157 AutoPosher sale. If you're new in here, again, I'll say it. Appreciate you guys coming in. You can follow if you want to know about reselling. I was a teacher full time for 13 years. Resold on the side. Reselling became more of an income than the teaching, and I became a full-time reseller. I decided teaching's not for me anymore. So these are an Aiden BKE. So BKE again, and Aiden. These sold for $23.99. Why did I price these so cheap? Because they're a men's size 27 short. That's a very hard sell. But to still sell these within a week, that shows you how popular BKE jeans are. So BKE jeans, $7.99 and a 23, whatever I said, $23.99. Sold within a week. I know that because I actually forgot to do the inseam. So I had it drafted. I came down and did the inseam, and they sold like right away. What kind of light box compartment do you use? I'll be in the market soon. So I actually don't use a light box. I do this full time, and I use the floor in my kitchen. So I use the floor in my kitchen. It's a wood floor, and I use my natural lighting. There are light boxes that are really cool. I don't have room for one. But I also like using the floor because I can do my measurements, my flat lay measurements. I take pictures of all my measurements in my phone for the listing. That way I don't have to write down the measurements and then write down the measurements in the actual listing itself. That saves me a minute or two. Or most of the time. Boyfriends, BSL, yeah. BS sells really aren't a great price overall most of the time. What is BF? What did I miss? My OCD with the folder blazer and the envelope. I get it though. I know. I know you guys. It's some people are like, I can't do it. I gotta make it look super nice. And do you? So you can see what I do. And I don't have any negative feedback about any of that. This is a new with tags J Crew. And again, it's not like I'm just throwing it in there. J Crew new with tags, extra small shirt. So normally, if it's J Crew and it's not the Outlet brand has the dots underneath J Crew. This is not the Outlet brand. This is the store. It's an extra small flannel, not the best size. So I priced it a little cheaper because it's a little smaller, $21.99 plus ship. I did my roll, so I folded it and did my roll. I'm going to put it in my ground bag. Okay. Oh, Black Friday. Black Friday sales really aren't a great price overall most of the time. No, actually, they weren't. The Black Friday sale, I only did one, and it actually started on Wednesday, and I got everything on that Wednesday. I actually like after Christmas sales better. I like at the end at the end of season sales the best. You guys know me. And I just sit on that stuff. It's like a stock. I'll just sit on it knowing that it's going to go up 4 times of what I paid. Lawrence. Let's go into Lawrence. Going to Lawrence. Next item. Surprise. BKE jeans. What? Again, BKE jeans. These are the Ethan. So these are the Ethan. I don't find this one often. The Ethan. I don't care what the name is. As long as it's a men's BKE jean and the crotch is in good condition and the bottom hems are in good condition for $7.99, it's in my cart. I said, get in my cart. That sold for $32.88. So $32.88 on those. Going out padded flat rate. So there's 3 pairs of BKE. I listed them all quick. I mean, like recently. List them off recently. What's up, Mia? Mia K, what is going on YouTube today? Cassandra, what is going on? Sorry, I haven't looked up. Women Within is a plus brand. Gotcha. How do you determine when to accept an offer? Do you accept 10% off or 20% off? It honestly depends on offers. So anything under $20, I don't have best offers on. If I've had the item for a long time and I'm ready to get rid of it, like I'll take decent amount of offers. Just get that money rolling, like sitting there for 4 months, and I finally get an offer on it and it's more than what I paid for it. More than likely I'll take that offer. But if it's an item that I've listed recently and I know it's a $100 item, I listed it recently, I know it's going to go between 80 and 100 because the way I price stuff is a little bit cheaper. I'm going to take 80 to 100 for that item. Let's see. It's going to, again, I'm over here looking at my phone, making sure it's going to the right person. Don't like to make that mistake. What's with the British flag? That's a Hawaiian flag. So that's Hawaii. Surfs Up. Everything is based, like my whole name and everything. I have a love for the beach. Wherever we go on vacations, it's Hawaii, the beach, Caribbean. So I built a surf truck. That's my logo. I built that. It took 7 years. It's a truck. It's just based off of being like a surf truck for a company. It's all weathered and everything else. So Surfs Up Fines, surf truck. That's a Hawaiian flag. That's why. Okay, second pair. So these are Levi's. These are Levi's red corduroy pants. Again, red corduroy, but red corduroy. This is the second pair. If you weren't here earlier, I sold another pair of red corduroy pants because this time of year they sell quick for $21.59 AutoPosher sale. That is not a bad. Come on, look at that fold. Let's see. I was surprised that Dick's allowed you to buy all of those shorts. Good for you. Treasure, why wouldn't they? They were excited that I bought all those shorts. In fact, they rolled more out. I said, roll as much as you have. I will buy. They're putting them on sale because they want to get rid of them. And the manager was like, we're putting them all out, as many out today as we can, because we want our corporate whatever wants us to have big numbers this week. So they were trying to have big numbers. So they were happy that I bought all that. They're in business to sell. If they didn't want someone to buy it for that much, they wouldn't have priced it for that. But I'm with you. I'm happy that they did. Sorry, padded flat rate. Yes. I know. I'm with you. I'm not coming at you or anything. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm surprised. If it were like Goodwill or something, maybe. But have you been on for long? I have been on for a long time. I've been on for an hour and 18 minutes. We're packing 50 items and answering a ton of questions. So this is going to Adrian. They wanted to make sure, they sent me a note making sure I'm sending them the right pants. So would you pick up 3 small FootJoy tour logo shirts for $7 a piece? Yes. What do you mean by tour logo? Tell me. If it has a Titleist patch right here, yes. I would pay $15 to $20 for a FootJoy polo shirt with a Titleist patch right here. Those are big time bolos. Don't you watch football? I do, but I'm talking to you guys. I know the Colts are playing. They just started though, right? They started at 1. Found first pair of knee-high zipper Converse yesterday. Ooh, Arizona. Those sell for good money. Knee-high, like the really tall Converse, the zipper and the laces all the way up. Also, About how many Rock Revival Miss Me jeans size 30, $15 a piece. Oof. Rock Revival over Miss Me all day long. So I'd be more looking at those Rock Revival, especially since they have the name on it. I think Miss Me does too. Size 30, that's a decent size. That might be worth it. I mean, you're not going to lose money. You will not lose money on that. The Rock Revival, you definitely probably double your money. I haven't sold a pair in a while. These are Levi Silver Tabs. So these are not the oldest generation, but I don't even know if these are made in the USA. Yeah, these are made in Guatemala, so these aren't even that old. These are probably like 2001. But Levi's Silver Tab, good brand to be on the lookout for. $39.99 for these. Again, good hems, all that sort of stuff. Baggy fit, all that. 0 to 0, 0 to 0, 220. All right, thanks, Treasure Hunt. Keep me posted. Wayne's probably out there getting ready to cry. Go Colts. Size small. Hold on. Size small. Are you talking about those FootJoys? Tell me more. It had an FJ on the collar. Okay, so those I don't know if for $7 a piece, if it has an FJ on the collar and it's got a cool print, I would probably pick those up. The FJs on the collar are good because you'll see guys wear sweaters with that underneath, and they'll fold that over their sweater, so they're wearing their lightweight sweater, and they're showing off that they got that little FootJoy right there. So it's all girls. It's not all about style just for you. The golf course is all about style. Look at me out here. I have this FootJoy, and I'm hitting it way into the woods. But that's okay. I'm wearing FootJoy. LL Bean flannel. Nothing really special about this other than that it's an LL Bean flannel. I picked these up for $4.99. Surf's Up method them for this sold for $19.99, usually $18.99 and $19.99. Maybe a little bit more if they're a 2XL or like a 2XL long. But the thing about these, they're Surf's Up method because all I have to do is replace the picture and size. All of them I have listed as multicolored, and all of them I have listed as plaid because they're like all multicolored and they're all plaid. So I don't have to do anything like that. Found a Louis Vuitton logo Magnia scarf at the bins in excellent condition and legit. Let's go. That probably cost you like 50 cents. I'm scared with that stuff about being legit or not. But if you got it authenticated, that's money. You could start your whole business with that one scarf. I don't know how much that sells for. Let's say that sells for like $50 or something. You have 50 cents into that. You could start the whole reselling bit. That'd be cool. You need to start like a YouTube channel and do like a whole series with that. That would be awesome to see. Reisner, thanks. Reisner, yes ma'am. Everyone's talking. I'm telling you, Reisner knows her stuff. Another Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Again, $17.09 for that. So that was a promoted listing. So eBay, I had 4% promoted on all these, and so that's why it sold for that. It was probably at $17.99 on that one, something like that. Colts touchdown! Let's go! Should we FaceTime K-Way? We should FaceTime him. He's watching me. K-Way, you're watching this on the side. I know you are. You're sneak watching this, and you're not going to answer when I FaceTime you. Bet you won't. You won't. Let's keep going. All right, Abercrombie & Fitch is a seller. I've been selling it for a while now, but definitely any of the stuff that's screaming like Y2K. This is a Y2K Abercrombie & Fitch with the big number on the back. Again, not huge money, but it's starting to pick up. So this sold for $20.69. That's an AutoPosher sale. $20.69 Abercrombie & Fitch AutoPosher sale. Let's make sure it's going to the right person though. FaceTime him. I know. Sirs, tell us about your Whatnot show. All right, everybody. Thanks, Arizona. Arizona does Whatnot too. So I'm doing Whatnot tonight at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. All women's clothing. My model this year, I'm starting to do Whatnot with women's clothing only. So anytime I find good women's clothing, Lululemon, North Face, Patagonia, Prana, all sorts of stuff. We even have vintage cool stuff in there. I'm going to put it in a Whatnot show. Started at $1, sudden death, super good deals. That's what's doing. So get stuff for yourself. Miss Me. Rag and Bone, Frame, Mother Jeans, all that sort of stuff in my Whatnot show. So that's tonight. That is tonight. All right, next item. You guys know I like the pants, the golf pants with the stretchy stretch waist, whether it be Adidas, Nike, or Under Armour. Pick these up. These were $4.99 where I live. I sold them for $19.79. So just a quick flip on these. That Lulu gift card. Oh yeah. What's up? What's up, Kat? Yes, Lulu gift card. So I was thinking, what giveaway should I give? I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to get things that everyone else is giving away. And I'm like, listen, I wear Lululemon. I could go get a Lululemon piece, brand new with tags, or why not give away $100 Lululemon gift card for someone to get addicted like me to Lululemon, or buy something for someone else. On the back, all I put was $100. So someone could put it as a gift to someone. So you already got a gift to someone, or go buy yourself some Lululemon and never look back and you're addicted like me. So I'm just getting people addicted to Lululemon out here. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, but $100 buyer appreciation gift card, Lululemon. Tim. There we go. All right, next item that sold. Make sure you block Kat from the show so she doesn't buy everything. Last time she did get good things. See, I learned from her because she got the things that other people don't know about, which I know it's not a romper. You said I put it as a romper and you said it was not a romper. I don't know how to describe women's clothing. Okay, so that's why my wife's going to help me out with that. But I can tell you if they're leggings or a jacket. Line of Trade. I thought this brand was worth decent money. I think it was one of those times where you find a lot of good stuff. You're like, oh, that's unique. It's corduroy. It's got the double chest pockets. I'm going to throw that in the cart. It even has like this side on the elbow, like it's the like a double patch, but it didn't sell for a lot of money. Sold for $17.99. Again, not a good brand to pick up, probably. Line of Trade. This is not really a bolo. I tried it. I didn't lose money, but I'm not going to pick it up anymore. Let's get that in here. Are you going to put this live on YouTube? This is live on YouTube. Yep. So this is live on YouTube. So if you missed it, we're packing up 50 items. So you're going to see a ton of items that I sold recently. I actually have a really good one coming up here in a little bit. And jackets. I have a ton of jackets and stuff. So that sold for $17.99, making sure it's going to the right person. And it is. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. So this is all wrapped up. I have all of my labels are wrapped up. So I'm gonna have to tear this part off. This is how much we shipped so far. Look at us. Look at us working. What? It's like a CVS receipt all in one together. All right, next item that sold were these killdeer. These have been, I still have some women's stuff, but honestly, I don't know. Most people probably don't even know this brand. Or K-Deer. K-Deer is the brand. They're like leggings, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. I just saw them one time. They looked nice, and I bought them. They sold for $16.99 plus ship. So I don't know. You can decide if that's a bolo for you or not, depending on how much you're paying for these. So yeah, what's the score of the Colts game, guys? Let's see what the score of I want to hear what the score is. Those sold for $16.99. Let's make sure they're going to the right buyer. Sarah, they're going to Sarah. So we'll send those to Sarah. Great job. 7-7. What the heck? I'm not FaceTiming him if we're not winning. I'm dumb. No way. 7-7. Who scored? I hope Derrick Henry. I do have him on my fantasy team. He's been a letdown. All right, so Sarah got those out the door. I hope the post office is open today. Sometimes they're open on Sundays this time of year. I would love to take all this stuff over today. Orvis. This is an older Orvis tag. So this is like a heavyweight flannel that's not fuzzy. So I don't know how to describe it. I put flannel, but it's just like that thick cotton. So very heavyweight. You have your chest pocket on one side. It's kind of got that, I don't know. It's not Aztec. It's a blanket, right? That blanket look, blanket flannel. What did I put? Orvis striped flannel button long sleeve cotton shirt large. Sold for $26.48. AutoPosher sale. So there we go. So there's an Orvis that you pick up. That's one you pick up. I'm a new reseller. This is selling things from around my house. Should I record the cost of goods on my spreadsheet? You can. You won't get 1099 this year, but you should always, of course, report your earnings. But the thing is, Carrie, more than likely, those things that you're selling for around the house, you can actually take a loss on those. For example, if you sold a North Face jacket that you had lying around the house for $25, how much did you pay for that North Face jacket? $75? So really, you could take a $50 loss on that jacket. Just saying. So when you're selling stuff from around the house, if you're going to record your sales, you paid that for that jacket and you took a loss on it. Did you not? You did for your business. So this is actually going to Wayne. Next item. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren linen, which I'm kind of surprised it sold this time of year. Polo Ralph Lauren linen shirts. I find these often. I love picking these up. They sell more, obviously, because they're linen. $22 on the dot. I took a best offer on this. This is going to Carlos in California. Carlos in California. Great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. TikTok said, don't forget to take a break. I get it. I've been going live a long time, but we have good brands to talk about. And it's okay. It's okay, TikTok. We're good. We're good. I'll take a break. Now I don't need a break. He's razzling you. Colts just intercepted the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Good. All right. CC Filson. CC Filson shirt. CC Filson is a no matter what, you pick it up if the price is right. So CC Filson, you pick it up no matter what if the price is right. This is one of my favorite brands. I sold this shirt pretty cheap though. The comps weren't great, and also it's pretty worn out. So it's pretty worn out. It's got some fadiness to it, which is still good. A lot of brands wouldn't sell. This brand will sell in whatever condition you have it in. So it sold for $26.99. Short sleeve Filson, but most Filsons sell for much more than that. Much more than that. All right, that is going out ground as well to Mike. And let's get that going. Some comments in the live were filtered. Uh-oh, what are you guys saying in there? You guys saying naughty things. Okay, next item was another Orvis piece. So this is actually another vintage Orvis. Has that green older tag. Orvis piece. This is like just a jacket. What did I put it as? Orvis jacket, green outdoor fishing jacket is what I put it as. It has the strings at the bottom to like cinch it up a little bit. It has this leather thing on the back for the hook. Really nice. This is when Orvis made really good stuff. It sold for what did I say it sold for? $35.99. $35.99. That is what it sold for. This is actually going to go out in one of my poly mailers. Big poly mailers. Super nice. Oh, you got to tell Wayne. Oh, about Orvis? Wayne would pick this up. He doesn't like picking up button-up Orvis, like that one that I just sold. He doesn't like picking up button-up Orvis, but he would pick this one up. Know that. I know he would. He knows a good Orvis. But the button-up shirts, he says, don't sell to Trisha. That's between him and Trisha, just like me and Trisha and Alan Flusser. I still haven't listed the one I picked up yet. Yeah, so this is just going out one of my bigger poly mailers, which I have something fun that I bought and sold. Here you go. Pendleton, the brand that doesn't sell for good money, right? These have the leather patches on the elbows. That's always a plus. You find the leather patches on the elbows. They still sell well. K-Way did a video recently where he got the big ones. The big ones sell really, really well. but still sold it for $49. So $50 for this. There's your full job on that one. And we're going to get it out the door. Used to call the leather strap a Fruit Loop. Got it. Is that what they called them? I know that's like when you get in, you hang it up by that. But that's when they were well made. And I think that flannel probably had one of those loops too. I'm guessing it probably did. So that's sold. Come on, where's she at? Okay, here's a really good brand to be on the lookout for. So I listed earlier on my Instagram a picture and Facebook of selvage jeans. Here are selvage jeans. See the red lines right there? We talk about them often. That's how you know, telltale sign it's selvage. That means that these are stitched. A lot of times these are not stitched, they're frayed. So if they're stitched together, they'll put that red line and it's salvaged. You can look up the definition, something along those lines, but that means they're good. These are Todd Snyder. So Todd Snyder brand. Todd Snyder's a bolo for sure. Todd Snyder jeans that are selvage are definitely a pickup. Pick 2 pairs of those up for $7.99. That was one of those. Yes, found those and I was like pumped. Got that little high real quick. And those are going in a padded flat rate envelope. Locker loop. Locker loop. That sounds like, yeah, locker loop. Reisner, you always come in with it. Locker loop. You hang it up in your locker when you get done fishing on a cold day. That's what that is. Locker loop. So back in the 60s, they used to call them a Fruit Loop brand. Fruit Loop, locker loop. All right, so Todd Snyder salvaged jeans. Todd Snyder salvaged jeans. I just picked up a whole bunch of double RL, and I posted a picture online of all the ones I picked up. And then the next day, the guy called me and said he had 5 more pair. So I picked up 5 more pair. How much did he sell the Todd Snyder for? Those sold for $69.99. And I don't know where they are. There they are. And I have another pair. So found 2 together. There you go, right away. I saw that right away. Obviously, they're salvaged. So, and a lot of times you'll see in the pockets are, yeah. So the pockets are even have the salvage on them. So that's how you know. It's just a better quality, better made jean. That's how you know. I haven't even put those away yet. Again, I take my stuff down here and put them away. Here is a 2XB puffer jacket. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren down jacket. It does have a flaw right here that I pointed out in the pictures. It's just like, it's like a burn flaw. It's not cut or anything, but it wouldn't come out when I try to like wash it off with cloth and stuff. So I made sure I posted that. It's sold for $80. Otherwise, it would have probably been $100. But it's not even that noticeable. You probably didn't even see it there. Let me join. I got cool clothes. Taylor's version. Look at you. I'm just about finished. I only have 3 things. And Taylor's version, my wife ringed me. If I'm in my car and I'm listening to Taylor Swift, it better be the Taylor version. If it's not the Taylor version, I hit next song right away. That's what she said to do. Because of Scooter Braun. Just saying. I don't know. All right. Putting one of these in the shoebox. Priority shoebox. $80 going out. Again, I paid $5.99 or $9.99 for that. I bet you $5.99 because all the vests are always, zip-up vests are always $5.99. So $5.99 for that one. There we go. Let's see. Throw that away. Next one. This is what I've been waiting for. Guys, look. I sold this within a couple hours. Check that out. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a Build-A-Bear. What's up? Build-A-Bear Sally. How... I had no idea that it made noise. So it sang the song. So Build-A-Bear Sally, how cool is that? They were all listed for around $35, $40. I listed mine for $29.99 because I like to make money and get sales, and it sold overnight. listed this yesterday. So Sally's going to a nice new home in a poly mailer. Are you flying the Hawaiian flag backwards because you're in distress? No, it might be because it's flipped. The screen's flipped. I don't know. I'm not in distress. I'm not in distress. So Sally, what a cool sell. I'm told Bearded's going to be mad. But guess what? He's getting a taste of his own medicine. I told him I'm going to start looking into plushes a little bit more, and researching more, because stuff like this, Build-A-Bear, $3 into 30, and all I have to do is just pass that section and do a quick glance. While he goes through my clothing section, I'm going to go through his toy section. How about that? So how about that? Going out ground, super lightweight too. Great buy. Oh, I know. Yeehaw, Arizona. Yeehaw. Love it. That's Arizona's tag. You guys cannot use that. All right. Patagonia. I lotted these up. They were both the same size. They were both lightweight flannels. I'd say lightweight flannels. Just Patagonia button-up shirts. To be honest, these don't do as well as they used to, but they still sell well. Obviously, I picked them up. I decided to lot them up because they were the same size, similar pattern, similar color. They sold for $41.91, which is an AutoPosher sale. So I sold them for about $20 a piece, I guess. And I paid $5 each. So decent profit. Picking up Bearded's tricks. Yes, I am. The Bearded knowledge. See, I'm going to start taking his stuff. He thinks he's slick. Taking my shoes, taking my South Pole jeans when we go thrift him. I'm about to get him back at his own game. All right, next item. We sold this. I love finding these. So these vests that are Polo Ralph Lauren with the old logo, that's the golf logo right there. They always do really well. That cable knit. So that's a cable knit vest, Polo Ralph Lauren golf with the old hit on there, the old logo. It sold for $20.99. I mean, it's not a great sale, but it did okay. It did okay. Let's see. That is what I do also. So Posh Chick, do you just scan through the toy section? Because I usually, ever since I found American Girl doll stuff at the toy store, I'll always pick up the dolls that look like American Girl doll. They're almost always like Batten or something like that. 14-0 Colts? Treasure. You for real? We're have to get at this dude. Yeehaw. What are the vents on top of the back jackets called? Slits, vents. What are the vents on the top back of jackets called? Ryzen, are you still in here? What's up, Desty? Desty, my Disney bestie. What are the vents on the top back of jackets called? Slits, vents. On the top back of jackets, back here, like right in here. I just put vented, if that's what you're talking about. I'm thinking of the bottom. The bottom are the vents, like if it's a dual vent on Blazers. That's where my mind's going right now. North Face. Women's, I've had this listed for a little while, probably since last year. So just a North Face extra small women's down, which my whatnot will have tons of women. Smells yummy. But women's down jacket. It sold for $35.99. Oh, hey, pal. Hey, pal. Done packing. Got to go play with kids. Good hanging. Hey, thank you for hanging out. Go play with the kids. I got to do the same thing. I saw your video about your worst resale of the painting. What made you buy it for $50? Go Birds. Go Eagles. Man, the Eagles are killing it this year. And they're winning games that are close. That's how I would be proud of that team. They're winning those really close games against hard opponents. Peyton Manning used to do that. I always thought we were going to win this game. So that painting was part of a whole estate. So I bought a ton of paintings in the estate, and there were a couple paintings by Indiana artists that were really expensive paintings, like $50,000 paintings. So I bought those, and then everything else I knew was very high end because the person was very wealthy and was into art. So I bought all the art that I could, knowing that I would just research it later. It'd be worth it. That one I researched. There's no no autograph, or I mean, no signature. There was no provenance on the back stretcher board. There's nothing on the back. We even put the black light to it. Couldn't find anything to connect it to the artist. So I just had to list it as a piece of art. Even took it to my guy who restores art. And he didn't know who did it. All right. So since we've been live, we sold a vintage Buccaneers Tampa Bay jersey. So since we've been live, so if you're still in here from earlier, of me talking about my system, I'll show you what I do. Good to see you, Tammy. Just at 30. Now I got a list. I'm with you. Let's list and watch the Colts. Slits and Vince pay his rents. That's right, Andrew. I know it. All right, let's go. Give me a countdown. See if I can find it right here. Uh-oh. It's not right on top. What am I going to do? Warren Sapp. Ah. Uh-oh. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Okay, mistake by me. It's not in that box. Might be my vintage box. We Raider Nation over here, pal. Oh, Dusty, get out of here with the Raider Nation stuff. All right, guys, that's it. Mark, how you are? Oh, I'm good. Mark, how are you? Let's see the Colts, and then we will FaceTime the ways of the K's. Let's see who's winning this game. It's 7-7. It's not 14-0. I can't. It's tied up. I can't. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Sorry this was really long-winded, but hopefully you learned some things. Appreciate everybody. Again, having a Whatnot show tonight. All women's clothing, super cheap stuff, really high-end brand stuff. Buy for yourself, buy for your kids, buy for your wives. I'll see you all later. Have a good day, Desi. See you, everybody, later. Thanks for joining. AZ, I still see you in here. Peace, brother. All right, everybody, on the YouTubes and Facebooks.